Hey YouTube, I think I have some explaining to do at this point. I haven't done an update in a long time, and you can see you're currently looking at a different layout, or at least the beginning of it. So I moved, have a little bit more space to work with, so I decided, well, got a lot of terrains, let's build a new layout. So that's what I'm doing. Monday of this week, I started off with the wood, and as of Friday, so 5 days later, I ended up with all the track secured, glued down. This is just a little switching section of it, and I'll go ahead and show you what it's going to look like. So I'm using any rail to design it. This is what you're looking at. It's 8 foot by 1 foot 4 inches. It's going to be wall mounted, which is why it's on the floor. I'm just kind of getting something together so I can at least run something while I'm building the main portion of it. But the gray area above is the furnace room, not a water heater closet. And there's going to be a drop bridge in so I can access the furnace room. And then that leads into the 15 foot by 9 foot layout. So it's designed as a, let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. Designed as 2 loops that are connected that eventually cross over, which this is the crossover point down here. Still Rio Grande, Western based, like my last one. It's got a yard, scenic area down here. It's going to traverse the river a little bit. And then it's got another switching, an industrial switching area up here, as well as what I'm already currently building down there. I had also at one point thought that I can include a staging area underneath it, but I really don't want to go above a 2.5% grade, and there's going to be a lot of wood in the way. So I figured, well, I've got enough yard to supply all my cars and different spurs, so I don't really have to worry about that too much. I am going to change this due to height restrictions over here because of a light switch. I'm going to change this switch is actually going to utilize going down into that industrial area, and I'm going to take this switch out up here and just leave that as is, or I can make that an abandoned track or something. Haven't really decided that yet. So the reason I was going to do the staging is I do have an old template of what my switch yard originally looked like, which you can see now has a lot more space for cars, whereas this didn't. So here's the other section you can see again. I basically took out that whole section of switches here to basically give me more cars for storage. So that's that. If you look at the space, the layout's going to be here. You see there's a lot of stuff in the way right now, or I'm working on that section right now. That's kind of my temporary workbench where I'm building buildings and different various hobby things. The switching section's going to be wall mounted right here, and you can see my restriction for height here because of this light switch, so I have to go beneath it, which I think is close to about 3 feet 3 inches or 6 inches, whatever. So been working on this, and as of last night, like I said, Friday night, I concluded a track test, which you can already see the headlights on the engine. I've got it muted just because it's pretty echoey down here for now. But I'm going to start putting wiring in the tortoise switch machines underneath today, and then prep it for scenery. So that's the latest update. So hopefully there will be some more. I won't have longer periods where I didn't update like I did before. So thanks again. Subscribe.